Okay, hello everyone. This is day two for our journal for Ludum Dare 29, and we still have to finalize a name yet. But yeah, it's me, Uzel, Uzel from New Light Gaming, and this is our game. It's still being made on Unity, and I have a few. We have done a few things to the game so far, so we'd like to show you. Um, First thing you should notice from the last last journal we did, you can see as you moved around, it wasn't quite smooth because the mouse wasn't really lined up to like the center. So so now like the center pointer right here, that little black dot in the middle is perfectly lined up with the cursor. So moving the camera around is much smoother. Shift lets you run. Uh, very stuff. Space lets you jump. Same things as before. You left click to pick up some items. So I'm just gonna pick up these items quickly. I lets you view your inventory system, which I showed you last time. So yeah, this is uh this is gonna be our basics for the controls. At the very least, I inventory left click to pick up, space shift move, and WASD for controls. And yeah, so most of our textures and models are with the artist right now. My partner's me Dominic Sukhmeet. They have them. They're still like working fully on them, and they have them to themselves. So we've yet to like completely add them to the game yet, but we added some stuff to the game. So here's the stuff we did add. First of all, you should notice that we've added some like cave models and some texture, a little bit, some textures for it. And basically, this is primarily what's going to be how you're going to be traveling through the game. Is you're going to be going through caves as you're basically underground. Um, the game should be darker than this, and you should have a flashlight item, so you'll be able to use a flashlight to see in front of you, and the cave should be darker. There won't really be any like light areas sort of like this, but this is just to like so you can like see what's going on. And then there will be this idea is you can't advance any forward because of an obstruction. So for example, this rock wall, you want to get past this, but you don't really have anything in your inventory to let you. So in this cases, you'll go into sort of like these bunker areas nearby. Um, so first off, to show you, um, if you left click on the, or what looks like to be a door, like this white block, it's a door. We've yet to texture that, but you left click it, you open it, and yeah, so the rooms themselves and the bunkers are, it shouldn't really be called bunkers, they're sort of like underground housings. It has a very different like a very specialized environment for the specific character, so it doesn't really look like if you start off inside the bunker, you wouldn't think of this as an underground world. Um, it's very different and unique from what it looks like from the outside. It only looks like this in comparison, but yeah. So yeah, we have the rooms done. We just yet to add them yet. I assure you that they are quite different from this. So yeah, and the houses themselves will have multiple rooms to explore and to pick up items and such. And yeah, so the idea is you talk to an NPC character and they have the solution to your problem on how to advance forwards in the cave so you can escape this underground facility. Um, but the idea is they give you a simple decision. So for this character, we have the brute. And before I go on with what I was about to say, I just want to quickly add for our music, um, it's very simple. So each NPC character that you'll talk to will have a very simple sort of melody going on. For example, this brute, it's very simplistic, nothing too complex. But the complexity comes from how it adds on to your to the overall melody. So from the beginning of the game, you'll have this sort of ambient sound going on, and then each NPC sort of adds on a melody on top of the ambience. So you get this full song with like different melodies going on that's looping in the end, so you get a nicer sound from it. So yeah, so this is why it just sounds kind of just a loop right now, is because there's nothing in the background adding to this. So yeah, like I said before, the top area here is basically what the NPC says, and here are your 3 options. We haven't gone past really 3 options yet, so this should be what it looks like as of now. But yeah, so back as I was saying before, when you go into an NPC's house, the NPC itself will have a solution on how to go advance forward, and there's multiple ways you can get that sort of solution. So in this case, I believe he'll hand you some dynamite to move past onto the next solution, because we have a rock wall to blow up. Different ways to go about it. I won't go into too much of this dialogue because I don't want to like reveal anything. But the idea is you can either do a simple task, which is just to hand him something and then he'll just give you the dynamite, which is a very simple solution, and then you can just totally skip the NPC character, leave him where he is, and just move on and advance. That's totally an option. But you can also have a chance to like look around the housing, explore different options and dialogue, learn about this NPC more, and then hopefully eventually the NPC will sort of tag along with you, and then you can advance forward as him in your party. Now, NPC characters added to the party won't really add to they wouldn't really add anything different to the gameplay. They'll just be in your party. But I didn't want to really reveal too much, but yeah. And as for the NPCs right now they're just like just a block really, but they're gonna be modeled later on, obviously. But instead of a full detailed model, we're going with a very simple model, and we're doing sort of a visual novel idea where we're gonna have a 2D image drawn character on screen to talk to, instead of an actual model, fully detailed model. So we have a detailed image of the picture, and then we have like different variations, so it looks like they're talking to you, sort of. If you ever played a visual novel, that is. Some of you may not know what that is, but the basic idea is, instead of a 3D image, you'll be looking at a 2D drawn image talking to you. So yeah. We're doing this mainly because of time constraints, and that's really pretty much it. So yeah. So yeah, it's a game that's primarily underground, going to NPCs, talking to people, solving not really puzzles, but ways to advance forward, and yeah, and hopefully you guys will be able to learn more about these characters by going beneath the surface. Yeah, anyways, that's day 2 of our journal. Hopefully for day 3, we can show you a lot more stuff, more completed, and hopefully the artist could hand in all their models and do the modeling done, and then we can add them in the game, and I can have a lot more to show you on day 3. But yeah, so that's pretty much it to show you for this time. So yeah, I'll see you guys on journal day 3 of Ludum Dare.